According to new information, the Secret Service received threats against Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker, and did nothing about it. Actually told about these threats after January 6th. According to Secret Service emails obtained by Crew, the Secret Service knew of a threat against Nancy Pelosi on January 6 days before, but did not pass it along until hours after the Capitol had been breached. On January 4th, Secret Service agents discovered a Parler account, which we've chosen not to name, posting a series of violent threats toward lawmakers. Other profiles with the same name appeared on Twitter, MeWe, and others, YouTube and Facebook included. On December 31st, the account posted, and I quote, January 6th starts 1776 all over again. Fight for everything. And listed enemies, including Pelosi, at 5:55 p.m. on January 6th. After hours of defending the United States Capitol from a violent mob, the United States Capitol Police received the post along with the message from Secret Service. And here's what the message said. Good afternoon. The US Secret Service is passing notification to the US Capitol Police regarding discovery of a social media threat directed towards Speaker Nancy Pelosi. This was hours after the attack. Oh, by the way, somebody is trying to kill Nancy Pelosi. We got this message a few days ago, meant to get it to you earlier. Sorry, we'll get it to you now. So obviously there's going to be pushback saying they didn't see it in time, or there was a protocol issue. They had a heavy workload. Oh, okay, so if you had a heavy workload prior to January 6th, somehow your workload lightened up on January 6th when you sent the message to Capitol Police. The language used was a clear call for violence to overthrow the government. It was far from the only troubling post the Secret Service found tied to this account. A Twitter post from the same day as the threat against Pelosi listed, tips for the brave and courageous patriots going to DC to force Congress to refuse Biden's rigged election. The tips included warnings such as keep MAGA gear hidden until after checking in all hotels. DC is very blue and a hotbed for Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Stay with a large group, especially at night, and be wary of DC police officers. As January 6th loomed, the threats got more specific, okay? Biden will die shortly after being elected. The account posted on January 2nd. Patriots are gonna tear his head off. Prison is his best case scenario. We're all on a mission to save America. Lone wolf attacks are the way to go. Read a post the following day. Stay anonymous, stay alive. Guns up, patriots. Once again, Secret Service had notice of all of this, did not relay it until after the attack. It was still during the attack, but after hours into the attack. The Crew article goes on to conclude, in the past month, we've learned that the Secret Service failed to prepare for violence on January 6th, despite receiving explicit warnings, then deleted key evidence from the day, likely breaking the law. The delay in notifying Capitol Police about the threat to the Speaker of the House only adds to the impression that the agency failed to do its job and leads to more questions. Why did the agency wait 2 days until after Capitol Police had been breached and congressional leaders were in hiding to pass it along? And let me say this, in all due respect to the conclusion of this particular writer, let me say this very clearly for the record. If the actions of the Secret Service were intentional when they deleted those text messages, why do you think these other actions are unintentional? All right, dear sister, what are your thoughts here?
Yeah, this whole January 6th insurrection, I feel like there's so much that still needs to come out about about what happened that day. I think it's gonna be one of those things that people study and obsess over for years, if not decades to come, kind of like the JFK assassination. And who knows, we may never get to the bottom of everything that went down that day. We're never gonna know everything that happened. We're never gonna know who was involved, who was complicit, who was cooperative. But the more stories like this one break, it should help to at least build a bigger picture that there's a problem in this country. We have a really dangerous chasm that needs to be addressed. We have a lot of damage we have to heal, and I don't know how that's gonna happen apart from like time just eventually separating people from their delusions. And in the meantime, people like the ones who attack the Capitol are dangerous and threatening, and they need to be treated as such and dealt with accordingly.
Well said. All right.